Hello friends, welcome to Excel Skill Corner. Topic of this video is absolute and relative reference. Let us see how we can work it out. Understanding this properly will help in the application of these while using formulas. Normally while using formulas, we use relative reference. Here we have selling price and cost price. We can find out profit by subtracting cost price from selling price. So let us type equal to in the profit column and click on the selling price, put a minus and then click on cost price. In the formula bar, we can see C8 minus D8. On pressing enter, we'll get the value. When we drag it down, we can see that C8 and D8 is changing to C9 and D9 and so on. This is because its cell reference is changing when we drag it down. In this scenario, we can see that if the cell values don't change one by one correspondingly, we will not get the correct value in profit. This is called relative reference. Let us calculate cumulative total or running total. Usually, we type in the first cell and in the second cell, we click the first cell value plus the second cell value and drag down, which will give values by relative reference. We shall calculate this in an easy method using absolute reference. In the first cell, we shall type equal to sum and open bracket. We shall click on the first cell of the amount column and click on the cell address in the formula bar and press F4. It will show $2 signs. We shall then put the colon and click on the first cell of the amount column again. We shall close the bracket and press enter. When we are using dollar signs, the cell value becomes absolute. Now, when we drag down, the rest will work out in relative reference. That means the first cell has absolute reference and from the second cell onwards, it is relative reference. We have to calculate a profit of 5%. Profit percentage is only in one cell. This has to be multiplied with each and every cost price. As in the usual practice, if we click on the cost price and then multiply it with profit cell and drag down, it is not going to work out as C23, which should be constant, is changing. So, if C23 has to be constant, it has to be locked. To do this, we shall click on C23 in the formula bar and press F4, which will show $2 signs. We shall remove the dollar sign from the left side of C, which is the column address, and press enter and drag down. We can see that C23 is stable, whereas C27 changes to 28, 29, etc. and so on. This is called partial absolute reference, and this is how we can lock cells column-wise. We can do partial absolute reference row-wise also. In this table, data is arranged horizontally. We have to multiply the data with 1.1. If we type and drag it to the right, it is not going to work out. So we shall lock it row-wise. To do that, we shall type the formula and click on D36 in the formula bar and press F4. We shall now remove the dollar sign from the left of 36, which is the row address, and drag it to the right. Now we will get the correct calculation. To conclude, there are 4 types of reference: relative reference, absolute reference, column-wise partial absolute reference, and row-wise partial absolute reference. Understanding reference is very important as it is applicable in many functions like VLOOKUP, SUMIF, etc. and many more. Practicing these in the given workbook will help you to master these very well. With that said, I'm signing off. Let us meet again in a new video with a new topic.